Michael Williamson from Cloudpoint Geographics. We're going to show you today how to pull down points and attachments from your ArcGIS Online subscription account. What we have here is a list of culvert inventories. We've all had this where we see points that we've made that have some type of attachment to it, whether it's a photo or some other type of file that we can actually pull up and see the photo of whatever it is that we just took the inventory of. And we want to get that all down, so for whatever reason it's not on ArcGIS Online's cloud, pull that down so we can have it locally on a machine for disconnected or whatever you would want. There are several things that we need to do. First thing is to try to find the REST endpoint of that feature class, and to do that you go to details, and then you go to service URL, and you need to find a site that looks, or a website that looks something like this. This is a REST endpoint. If you've never seen one, this is a layer REST endpoint. You can see it has all the fields and everything like that. What we want to do is back one group to the feature server. It's very important that it says feature server at the very end of that feature class, because then at the bottom of that website you'll see what a link is: create replica. Click on that. From the blog, our blog that's on cloudpointgeo.com, you can see how to do this. There's also lots of other options. So this is what we have, and we're going to refer to our blog and just kind of walk through it at a specific time. But if we create a replica name, we want to start with layer 0 because there's only one layer in it. And then no queries, no geometry. The geometry type is a point. You would use an envelope or a polygon for a different reason. We don't even need the spatial reference or the replica reference, but we do need to change the transport type to URL if it's not already. Click true on return attachments and create replica asynchronously. The sync model is none. And then no other replica options, but we want a file GDB. I'm going to do all that just to kind of review what it is, and I'm going to hit replica, and it's going to give me the same website, but down at the bottom there's a link of our status. And our status, this just gives a status. It checks in every once in a while. I'm just going to hit check. Nothing. I'm going to sit here and do this, but it might take a few minutes. Okay, I'm back, and just to let you know, I hit check after about 5 minutes, and it took about a second, but it popped up this result URL. You can see the record count that I've got, 1885, and the zip file. It already creates a zip file for you. It's interesting to note that this does not cost credits. This is run on the back end of Esri's servers. It's a temporary file that gets deleted, so it does not cost you credits. So I'm going to hit download. It's actually, if I click on it, you'll see that it's about 645 megs. So that's good news, because that means that your photos are coming down with a zip file. If it were much smaller and you have several hundred photos, you might have a problem. So I would check through some of your replica settings again. So again, we're going to pause and let that download. Alright, it's downloaded, and now it's opening up the zip file. Just going to put it on my desktop. Here's the file. Then I'm going to go into Arcmap. Okay, here in Arcmap, the path to the file that we have right on my desktop, add that file to your database. If you go in there, you see there's a relationship class, there's a point file, and there's the table that's all the attachments. I want to make sure that everything is correct. Yes, an image attachment to it. There we go. There's an image right there. Actually, 4 images attached to that one photo. You can see all that stuff. That's fantastic. Great. So I got the data. It's down. It's not deleted off ArcGIS Online yet. You have to go into the interface and actually manually delete that. But for now, it is down off of their servers. I have the images with me. Now, second step is to actually create a folder of your images. What I want to do for that is actually open up my internet. Again, this is a technical article that is linked to the bottom of our blog, and you can actually look in, and it shows you the script to be able to download this and This is great. This is a great way to do it, but I want you to point to you this part of technical article as a comment by a user. You need to read that because it is definitely, this is incomplete if you have duplicate entries, if you have 2 photo 1s or 2 photo 2s, which is definitely going to be the case in ArcGIS Online. So you need to keep this in mind when you read that. Back into our catalog, it tells you to import a tool that I've already done into Toolbox, and I just want to show you how it works. I don't want to show you going through adding that toolbox and all that kind of stuff. I just want to be able to show you the tool itself. So there's the attachments table. I'm going to select the REL object ID, and then I'm going to select the output location on the same place. I'm just going to put a folder here on the desktop, called it images, and add, and then hit OK. It's going to run. It's not going to take very long at all. And you can actually see the images as they go up. And then if I move this folder over here, you can see the images. I have 945 images in that, and those are all independently labeled as the object ID and then photo 1, 2, 3, or 4, which is easily linkable from Arcmap if you know what you're doing. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more tutorials later.